Hey guys, it's your girl Diva on Saturdays, and I decided to do a drugstore makeup routine. So I wanted to come on here barefaced with no eyebrows or anything on. This is it. You're seeing a raw deal. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the products that I use. All the products I have you can get from the drugstore, with the exception of one, which is the Milani Topaz powder, which is what I'm going to use to highlight. So without further ado, let me show you what I do. So the first thing I use is e.l.f.'s. This is e.l.f.'s high definition powder, and with this I use it on my face before I put on my powder. So what I do is I sprinkle a little bit on the lid here, and I take my IT brush that I have and I place this all over my face. I know it looks crazy, but bear with me, okay? This method I learned actually from Wayne Goss, and I'll explain all about it in just a minute. So I place this all over my face. After that, I use e.l.f.'s Mist and Set, and I'm gonna spray this all over my face. Spray that all over, and with a paper plate that I have, I'm gonna dry my face real quick. And once it's completely dry, I'm gonna put on another layer of that high definition powder. And what this does is it blurs out the imperfections, and I like to use it before I use my powder, before I use my foundation. It makes the effect very pretty. We're gonna mist and set again. Now in Wayne Goss tutorial, what he says that with each powder that you apply to your face, each application, you spray it. In his video he uses rose water, but I found rose water, but it was 10 bucks. So I'm using the e.l.f. Mist and Set for each application that I put on. So once this is dry, which will give a few more minutes, the next thing I'm going to use is Black Opal's Total Coverage Concealer Foundation, and this is in the color Beautiful Bronze. Get out of it. This is the color that I'm using. And I'm just going to conceal anything that I don't want seen. If you see me looking over here, it's because my mirror is over here, so I do apologize, but with your finger, just go ahead and conceal any area that you need to. Now for me, I'm at the point now where I want to look like my makeup is my skin. So this is what I'm doing. This is the method I've been doing lately for everyday makeup. I don't want to look like somebody can come up to my face and go like that from all the makeup or powder that I put on my face. So go ahead and conceal everywhere you want to conceal. Now after I've done that, I'm going to go ahead in with my Covergirl Queen powder. It's a mattifying powder, and it's in the color medium. Oh, this is the color. It's in the color medium. Back so you can kind of see that. So what I'm going to do is place that all over my face, and with my Sigma, this is an F80 flat brush that I'm going to use to apply my powder all over my face. Go ahead and buff that in as best as you can. mist your face. And if you want, you can apply another coat. I think I may go ahead and do that. If you don't want to, it's fine, you don't have to. But for me, I'm gonna apply another powder application. My face again. Paper plates come in handy. If you are in makeup, every girl should have paper plates. I have these paper plates because I also use airbrush foundation. I actually apply that with a brush. If you guys want to see how I do that, please let me know. Comment below and I'll show you. Okay, now that is done. What I'm going to do now is actually apply my brows. I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. I'm not going to show that. But if you guys want to see that video, please comment below. Please comment and let me know what you want to see and I'll definitely show you how I do that. So I'll be right back. Let me get my eyebrows on and we'll continue the rest of the video. See you in a little bit. Hi guys, so I've done my brows. I'm in the process of highlighting my face and what I'm using to highlight is Black Opal's concealer in Toast. And I put that underneath my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, down my cupid's bow, and on my chin. So I'm just in the middle of blending that out. All the way over. Okay, now what I use to set my highlight is I do use Ben Nye's powder and I use it in Topaz. I do also have banana powder, but I think it's a little bit too ashy on my face, so I don't really like to use it. But I think that the Topaz gives a bit of a warmer color to my face and I don't look so ashy. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to set. And if you guys don't, for those of you who haven't used this, a little bit does go a long way, unless you're going to do the baking method, which is when you put a lot on and you let it stay on your face for a while so you can have the maximum highlight coverage. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Queen I'm going to use the bronze. It's called Ebony Bronze. What it's called there, you can see that. Let me show you the color. And that is the color I'm using, and I'm just going to use it to contour with. And I'm just going to use my e.l.f. It's a blush brush, and I'm going to use that to contour my face. And the method that I use is I just use like a 3. So I just draw a 3 down my face. And this just warms up the face a little bit, so I really like using this. Now, once I've used that, at this point, if you're a blush person, you can go ahead and use it. I'm using Milani's blush, can't talk, and it's called Red Vino. So this is what it looks like. Let me open it so you guys can see the color there. Go ahead and put that right just above where I put my bronzer. And this is a stippling brush that I got. It's an e.l.f. brush that I'm using here. Apply the blush. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put on some lashes and look a little normal. So I'll be right back. I just don't want to film myself trying to put on these lashes because I do make funny faces when I put on lashes, and I'm really not ready for you guys to see that yet. So let me just go ahead and do that first, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just put on my lashes and I think they look pretty good. They're very lightweight and I like that. They're nice. So at this point, what I also like to do, since I'm getting towards the end, and the last thing I usually do is my lips. So before I do the lips, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Queen Medium powder in medium. And I'm just going to go all over my whole face with it. Just to pull everything together. And this is just a fluffy brush that I got from Prescriptives a long time ago. I think I spent like, I don't know, $40 or $50 on this brush. I got it a long time ago. Okay. Once I've done that, it's time to move on to the lips. And the lips is simple. I'm going to use a lip liner from Covergirl, and it's in the color Sublime. And this is what it looks like. I'm just going to line my lips. And the lipstick I'm going to use, you guys seen this before, I'm going to use Milani's lipstick. And it's in the color Teddy Bear. Looks like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply it to the middle. And then I go ahead and put a little bit on the side. So that's what I use. So this is a look that I like to do, kind of like an everyday look. So I really like the method of putting the powder on and then spraying your face with either rose water or with the e.l.f. Mist and Set spray. I like this Mist and Set spray because it has aloe, green tea, cucumber, vitamin A, C, and E in it. I haven't tried this method with the rose water. I think it'll be just as good too. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put on some hair so it can all come together. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. So just like I said, if you're a powder user, make sure that once you apply your powder to spritz your face with either the e.l.f.'s Mist and Set or some rose water, just to make, what it does, it just makes it makes it look like skin. It makes it look a lot better. I love foundation, don't get me wrong, but I am an oily skin girl, so it's very important that I use powder to help set and mattify my face. So using the powder method and spraying my face, I really like that method a lot better, and I do use this method when I go to work. I use everything the same. I do the same thing every day for my work. The only thing I really don't do is the lips. And sometimes I don't really do blush, but I do highlight and I use my bronzer to contour just so my face looks like it has dimension. And yeah, so that's my look. Like I said, all these products you can get from the drugstore, for one exception, the Midnight Topaz powder. You'll have to order that. And yeah, I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please comment below and let me know if you use the method. I will try to link I'll try to link that video below that shows the method with the rose water that I got from Wayne Goss. So I'll link that below, or try to, or at least give you the name of the video to look for. So I hope you guys like this. If you do like more talkie tutorials, please let me know and I'll definitely do more. And without holding up any more time, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye.